Okay, another flea market, and the very first thing that I found at this flea market were ponies. Here I got this Star Swirl again, which this is already the third Star Swirl that I found at a flea market. So yeah, she is a double, but I think they were just 50 cents per pony. And I also found this Princess Cadence and Princess Luna, which are two versions of them that I don't have yet. Also this Rarity I picked up, but she is a double. But I've also been starting to make customs of G4 ponies. I only do that with the common ones, so I'm not going to make Star Swirl in a custom, but yeah, this Luna and Princess Cadence, they light up, and the Star Swirl, she's one of my favorite ponies, that's why I keep picking it up, even though I already have her. I just can't leave her. But yeah, these two other ponies are new, and I really like them. Princess Cadence, her batteries are dead. Princess Luna still works. And I also found this G4 pony comic book, which I don't have any pony comic books, so I was really happy to see this one also, in particular because I really love the cover of this comic book, because it has a bunch of like background characters on it. And it's a story about Big Mac, which is one of my favorite characters as well. So yeah, and it's obviously in Dutch, because this is a flea market in Belgium. Yeah, it's really cute. And I think I paid €1 for this comic, so that's also a good price. Because I've seen some people selling this particular comic for more online, so it is a good deal. And it's in really great condition. There are no like drawings on it or like tears or whatever. Yeah, you're flipping through it for a bit. I haven't read the story yet, but I will. And I would love to find more G4 comics in the future as well. I don't want to buy them online though. I just want to find them at flea markets or thrift stores. I love this cover. Next I found this box of random dolls and toys, OMG dolls. I find LOL OMG dolls so often at flea markets. It's like everyone wants to get rid of them. But yeah, I'm not interested in them actually. I used to have a couple of them, but I sold them. Because yeah, the only thing that made me interested in them in the first place were their fashions. There was this little Ponyville pony in this bag, but I already have it. It was a minty, I think. Also these like little LOL figures, I'm also not interested in those either. Then this little Loopsy, which is a bit more interesting, but I'm not going to pick any little Loopsy dolls, because I mean, I have so many, well, so many. I have like, my main things that I collect are Barbie dolls, Monster High dolls, and then My Little Pony. I do have a Disney collection as well, but I've decided to not add any more new dolls or figures to that one. So my three like focuses are Barbie, Monster High, and My Little Pony. I don't really want to expand it, because it's already quite overwhelming as is. Because I also collect multiple like different eras and generations of those storylines, so yeah, I don't have space for any other toys. Because Lana Loopsies I am a little bit interested in more than LOL OMG, because yeah, with LOL I just don't like their faces. They also recently did like kind of rebrand or whatever. I mean, they changed the faces, which I do think they look prettier, but they're still not my style. Here I found this box of G3 Claudine furniture and a Claudine doll, this Ultimate Secret Claudine, and I did end up buying this entire box for €20. I think that's an okay price, because the complete Ultimate Secrets wave 2, I think, Claudine was in there. Her car was in there, and her bedroom playset, and they were all basically complete and in good condition. And yeah, online, if you purchased it new, it would be way more expensive, I think. But yeah, this Claudine does have polypopin hair, which I hate. I usually don't buy dolls with this hair fiber, but I kind of bought it mostly for everything else. And I'm actually thinking about rerouting her. Now, I use this bedroom playset in my display, and I'm really happy with it. I put all of my G3 Claudines with it, and here's some of the accessories. The doll that came with this lot, I didn't put it. And this card, I do like it, but I don't have a space for it right now, so it's just on the floor. But yeah. And here, this is footage of a second flea market, which was a really big one. And I was really looking forward to it, because last year I found so many nice things. But this year was a bit of a bummer, to be honest. I did find something that I didn't film, which was a new in package must have bed sheet, which is fun, but I'm kind of more interested in toys themselves. Yeah, there was this vendor, which their prices are kind of like hit or miss. There was this big Celestia, but I'm not really interested in the like super big ones. Then with this box with Barbie dolls, and there was like a Christie in there. Like this one. I forgot the name of the line, which I was interested in her, but I ended up leaving her either way, because I'm not that big fan of the outfit. I just, someone who really wants her will get her. I don't need to pick her up. But yeah, there were a couple of dolls, but none that I was interested in. Here we had this box of Mycene dolls, but I think they all had cut hair, and some of them, their faces were in a bad condition, so yeah. And here's some random pony stuff. There was a big, some random dolls here. There was a big Pinkie Pie in there, I think, which I did not end up buying either. And yeah, so random. I don't know. It was very disappointing. It took me so a while, such a long time, until I found something. Then over here, yeah, there's this plush G3 pony, but in this bag there was this little cute figure. I forgot the name of the toy line. That was the first thing that I found that I was interested in. But then I asked the seller like for how much. She said that she didn't want to sell it. Like, yeah, this one. It was so cute. But yeah, I don't know what was happening that day. Like, finally I found something, so I could at least go home with one thing, but no. And here there was this vendor with G1 Must High dolls. But as expected, they were very expensive. Like, some of them were even like 3 times more expensive than what they actually go for online, which I was so confused about. Like, why? Then there's this box of little pet shops and this box of Barbies. This is from a different vendor, by the way. And here I did end up buying some things. I think the origin is €3 per doll, but if you buy multiple, she can make it cheaper. And I did buy 3 dolls, and I only ended up paying €5, so that's great. But I'm actually just happy with one of the dolls that I picked up, because the other one, yeah, this doll over here is a Teresa. I don't know if I will show her face, but there was this other fashionista that I picked up, and when I got home, I then realized that she was in a really bad condition. This one over here. Yeah, do you see that hole in her hip? I didn't even realize it at the flea market. But when I got home, then I saw it. I was like, oh my god. And her arm was also a little bit like bent. She was not in a great condition. Like, especially when you store them in this type of box, like all squished together. Yeah, there were also some older Barbie dolls in there, like from the 90's and stuff, like these scans. But I'm not that interested in them. And like, yeah, older Barbie dolls have kind of slowed down with them. Like, I have a lot. I don't need more. And candles, I always end up not keeping them, so yeah, what's the point about buying them? Even if they look a bit interesting, I always end up not wanting to keep them anymore. But yeah, I'm not really filming that well, because the box was like very far at the table, so I had to like lean very far, so it was a bit difficult to then also film properly. And I also found this random rainbow high and LOL fashions, which they do kind of fit almost idols. That's why I picked them up. So yeah, these that you can see over here, and this hoodie. I love this hoodie. It's such a cute one. I always wanted it. So these pants, I don't know if they will fit, but and yeah, this is the Teresa Fashionista that I picked up. I restyled her in this dress. I think she's from 2013. Then next flea market, oh my god, I found a Christie. I originally wasn't filming at this flea market, but when I then saw this Christie, I immediately took my phone out. But yeah, this is the very first time that I found a Christie at a flea market. I found them at like toy fairs, obviously, but I've never found them at a flea market or thrift store. I did find Didi once, and who else? Shani. I've also found a Shani, but I've never found a Christie, and I'm a very big Christie fan, so yeah. But there were also some other nice dolls in here, like this holiday Barbie, which her dress did end up. I did find her dress as well in this, with this vendor, and some random like budget Barbies from like the early fashionista era. Which even though they're budget dolls, I do think they're still quite cute budget dolls. And the dolls were actually only 50 cents per doll, so that's why I picked them up anyway. Especially this one. This one still has like the bend and snap legs, which I do prefer when it comes to like a standard doll. I mean, obviously I prefer for like actual articulation, but instead of like those stiff legs, I do prefer those bend and snap legs. Yeah, I did look through the box for quite a while. There were some 90's Barbies in there as well, but as I said earlier, I don't buy them anymore. And here I found the dress that belongs to the holiday Barbie, which I did end up buying. Some furniture. I didn't really look that clearly to everything. This one I was kind of debating, but I ended up not buying it anyway. She had some pink hair, but I think she used to have bangs or something, but her hair was a little bit cut at the front, so that's the reason why I didn't buy it. This Chelsea was also kind of debating because her hair, I think she also had some pink in her hair, which I thought was quite cute, but I did not end up picking up this random hat. Yeah, and right after I finished going through the boxes, there was actually a reseller who ended up buying the remaining things. So I was really on time, because if I was like 1 minute too late or something, then the Christie doll would have been bought by the reseller. So I'm really happy that I was on time, because I was here very early at this flea market. So here are all of the dolls that I got from that one box. I also got one movie doll, which I think it was from the Fashion Fairy Tale movie, uh, which was actually one of my favorite Barbie movies as a child. And I did have this doll at some point, but I sold her many years ago, and then I kind of regretted it. So now I have it again. So for only 50 cents. Her dress does smell really bad though, but I think it's just the material. So I'm going to wash it a bit more clearly, and yeah. I'll show you how they look now, because I've washed and dressed them. Yeah. Here, this Christie. She's the version with Kanekalon hair, because this Sparkle Beach Christie, I actually already have her. I forgot to mention that I have two of her. I have the serene haired version and the Kanekalon version. This one has Kanekalon hair, but it's in a way better condition than the one that I have, so I'm really happy about that. But yeah, with 90's Christies, even if I have them already, if they're cheap, I will always pick them up. So I'm very happy with her. I will just style her in a different outfit. Then you see budget Barbies. I've dressed in budget Barbie dresses. This fashionista actually found out that I have her original outfit, so that's really nice. And this holiday Barbie I redressed. I do have a dress now, but I like her in this one better. So. That's everything I have for you guys today. I hope you liked this video. See you next time. Bye!